Dear students, we are discussing about compounds of boron in p block elements. Till now we have discussed about the properties of borax and boron. Now we are going to discuss about boric acid. Boric acid bearing the molecular formula H3BO3 or BOH thrice. So both H3BO3 and BOH thrice are same. So both are the molecular formula of boric acid. So first of all, preparation of boric acid. So boric acid can be extracted from borax and colmanates. Borax and colmanate. Colmanate is the ore of boron. Colmanate is one of the ore of boron. So borax. This is borax. This is borax. We know the method of preparation of borax. We have studied about preparation of borax in the last topic. When borax is treated with H2SO4 in the presence of water, along with water, it will form H3BO3, which is called as boric acid. So boric acid can be prepared from both borax and colmanate. So from borax and from colmanate, boric acid can be prepared. From borax, we can prepare boric acid by treating the borax with H2SO4 and water. It will form boric acid. And from colmanate, so from this is the molecular formula of colmanate, Ca2B6O11. From colmanate, boric acid can be prepared by treating colmanate with H2SO4 and by passing sulfur dioxide. It will form boric acid. It will form boric acid. And these are the methods of preparation of boric acid. Next, properties of boric acid. So only they have given chemical properties of boric acid, not physical properties. Boric acid is a colorless transparent crystal. Boric acid is a colorless and transparent crystal. Transparent means like glass. If you see from one side, you can look see the materials present in another side. So that means transparent. Boric acid is a colorless transparent crystal. So crystal means solid. It is a very weak monobasic acid and it accepts hydroxyl ion rather than donating proton. It is monobasic acid. Acids can be classified based on the number of protons donated. How many number of proton, that means H plus ions on the particular acid donate பண்ணுமோ other base பண்ணி we can classify the acids as monobasic, dibasic, tribasic and polybasic. If a particular acid donate only one electron, only one proton, that is proton means H plus. So H plus ion is also called as proton. If it can donate only one proton means that is monobasic. Two proton means dibasic. HCl, it is monobasic. H2SO4, it is dibasic because it contains two replaceable hydrogen. It contains only one replaceable hydrogen. And also boric acid contains 3 hydrogen. Boric acid contains 3 hydrogen, but it can donate only one hydrogen. That is called as replaceable hydrogen. So boric acid la 3 hydrogen atoms irukukana H3BO3 illaya and molecular formula ve H3BO3. So it can donate 3. It contains 3 H plus ions, H hydrogen, 3 hydrogen, but it can donate only one proton. ஒரே ஒரு H ங்கிறது என்னன்னு சொல்லுவோம் நம்ம proton சொல்லுவோம். சோ இதனால ஒரே ஒரு அதுகிட்ட 3 ஹைட்ரஜன் இருந்தாலும் அதனால ஒரே ஒரு ஹைட்ரஜன் அயனை மட்டும் தான் என்ன பண்ண முடியும், டொனேட் பண்ண முடியும். So it is monobasic and also weak monobasic and also weak monobasic. And it accepts hydroxyl ion rather than donating proton. What is the definition for an acid? So acid may be the substance that can donate a proton, that is H plus ion, or gain OH minus ion, hydroxyl ion. So acid அப்படினா அதனால H plus ion donate பண்ண முடியணும் அல்லது OH minus ion accept பண்ண முடியும். So most of the strong basic, if it is a strong acid, it will always donate proton. For example, HCl, H2SO4, they always donate protons. That means H plus ions. ஸோ வீக் ஆசிடாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா தான் என்ன பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா ரேதர் டொனேட்டிங் ப்ரோட்டான் இட் வில் கெயின் OH மைனஸ் ஏன் H ப்ளஸ் ஏனை டொனேட் பண்ணாமல் OH மைனஸ் ஏன்னா என்ன பண்ணிக்கும் கெயின் பண்ணிக்கும். ஸோ ரேதர் வீக் ஆசிட் ஸோ இட் அக்செப்ட் hydroxyl ion, gain hydroxyl ion rather than donating proton. Proton donate பண்ணாம அது என்ன பண்ணுது hydroxyl ion gain பண்ணிக்குது. See the equation. So here by accepting hydroxyl ion it will form this ion. So and hydronium ion H3O plus is called as hydronium ion. Then it reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium metaborate and sodium tetraborate. Sodium metaborate and sodium tetraborate. It reacts with sodium hydroxide. As it is an acid. Boric acid is an acid. It will react with a base. So when acid react with base, it will form salt and water. This is called as neutralization reaction. So boric acid, which is acid, reacts with the base sodium hydroxide to form a salt and water. So this is called as sodium metaborate. This is called as sodium tetraborate. Boric acid reacts with the sodium hydroxide to form sodium metaborate and sodium tetraborate. Then action of heat. So boric acid when heated at So when boric acid heated at different temperature, it will form different compounds. So first, when boric acid when heated with 373 Kelvin, it gives metaboric acid. So first, when it is heated at 373 Kelvin. So boric acid 373 Kelvin ki heat பண்ணீங்க அப்படினா it will form metaboric acid. And when you heat at 413 Kelvin, 373 Kelvin heat பண்ணீங்கனா தான் sodium metaboric acid. So if you heat boric acid at 413 Kelvin, it gives tetraboric acid. This is the molecular formula of tetraboric acid. And then when you heat the boric acid at red hot, ரொம்ப இன்னமும் ஹீட் பண்ணா, so metaboric first in the temperature metaboric at 413 Kelvin, tetraboric. If you heat at red hot na என்னது ரெட்டா மாற வரைக்கும் ஹீட் பண்ண அப்படின்னா it gives boric anhydride. So having the molecular formula B2O3. That's all about the heating action on boric acid. Next, action of ammonia on boric acid. Fusion of urea with boric acid in an atmosphere of ammonia at 800 to 1200 Kelvin gives boron nitride. Heating of fusion of boron fusion of urea with boric acid in an atmosphere of fusion of urea. Do you know urea? It's an organic compound, can be used as fertilizer. With boric acid in an atmosphere of ammonia at 800 to 1200 Kelvin gives boron nitride. If boron is heated with urea in the atmosphere of ammonia, ammonia oda atmosphere la boron urea kuda vechi fuse pannnom appadina it will form boron nitride. Then when boric acid or borate salt, so these are called as borate salt. These three are called as borate salt. Sodium metaborate, sodium tetraborate. These are called as borate salts. See, these are called as borate salts. So when this borate salts, when boric acid or borate salt is heated with ethyl alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, and ester trialkyl borate is formed. Do you know it's ester? The general formula of ester is RCOO or DAS. So this is the general formula of ester, which is organic compound having the general formula RCOO or DAS. This is organic ester. So when you heat boric acid or borate salt, when you heat boric acid or borate salt with ethyl alcohol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, and ester trialkyl borate is formed. Do you know esterification reaction? You have studied in your 10th standard and also in 11th standard. Esterification reaction is nothing but when ethanol is heated with ethanoic acid. When ethanol is heated with ethanoic acid in the presence of few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid, a sweet smelling compound ethyl ethanoate is formed. Ethyl ethanoate is ester. So this reaction is called as esterification reaction. So here instead of using acetic acid, we can use boric acid. Both acetic acid and boric acid are weak acids. Both acetic acid and boric acid are weak acids. You can use borate salt also for the formation of inorganic ester. Borate salt heated with ethyl alcohol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid and ester trialkyl borate is formed. So this is called as trialkyl borate. Trialkyl. This is trialkyl. So alkyl group. So trialkyl இருக்கு இல்லையா? So trialkyl borate is formed. The vapor of this ether burns with a green edged flame. This reaction is used to identify the presence of borate. So this reaction can also be used to identify the borate. ஸோ ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் சாம்பிளில் போரேட் இருக்கா அப்படிங்கிறத ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணுறதுக்கு இந்த ரியாக்ஷனை நீ யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். எப்படி அப்படின்னா the vapor of this ester, ஸோ இந்த எஸ்டர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, ட்ரைஎத்தில் போரேட் வேப்பரை பேர்ன் பண்ணிங்க அப்படின்னா க்ரீன் எட்ஜ்டு ஃப்ளேம், ஸோ அதனுடைய ஃப்ளேமோட எட்ஜில் மட்டும் எப்படி இருக்கும், க்ரீனாக இருக்கும். அப்படி ஒரு கலர் ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா இட் கன்ஃபார்ம் த borate salt, presence of borate salt in the given sample. See the note, trialkyl borate on reaction with sodium hydride in tetrahydrofuran to form a coordinate compound. When you heat trialkyl borate on reaction with sodium hydride. ஸோ இந்த காம்பவுண்டை சோடியம் ஹைட்ரைட் கூட ரியாக்ட் பண்ண இதில் இன் டெட்ராஹைட்ரோஃபியூரான். ஸோ டெட்ராஹைட்ரோஃபியூரான்லாம் நீங்கள் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க இல்லையா, டெட்ராஹைட்ரோஃபியூரான். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் டெட்ராஹைட்ரோஃபியூரான். நீங்கள் இதில் படிச்சிருப்பீங்கள்ல ஆர்கானிக் கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில். they will form a coordination compound NaBHOR 3 times. See, இது ஸ்கொயர் ப்ராக்கெட் இருந்துச்சுனாவே ஒரு காம்பவுண்டில் they are called as coordination compound. A coordination compound is formed which act as a powerful reducing agent. So this compound can act as a powerful reducing agent. Then formation of trifluoride, boron trifluoride, formation of boron trifluoride. So boric acid reacts with calcium fluoride in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, it gives boron trifluoride. So this is boron trifluoride. BF3 is boron trifluoride. BF3 is boron trifluoride. This boron trifluoride can be prepared by reacting boric acid with calcium fluoride. Reacting boric acid with calcium fluoride in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, it will form boron trifluoride along with calcium sulfate and water. Then borax when heated, see this is not borax, this is boric acid. So strike it out and make it boric acid. Change this to borax. So now we are discussing about the chemical properties of boric acid. So idukku badala enna varum, boric acid da varum. So boric acid when heated with soda ash, it gives borax. When boric acid reacts with the soda ash, this is soda ash, sodium carbonate, native CO3, is also called as soda ash. Soda ash is the commercial name, sodium carbonate is the chemical name. So when boric acid is reacted with the sodium carbonate, actually this is basic in nature. Sodium carbonate is basic in nature, this is acidic in nature. By reacting together, it will form, what is this? Borax, which is a salt, along with releasing of carbon dioxide. See, sodium carbonate. So ஒரு கார்பனேட் சால்ட்டில் ஆசிட்டை ஆட் பண்ணோம்னா உனக்கு கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு ரிலீஸ் ஆகும் அப்படிங்க நீங்கள் படிச்சிருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? ஸோ அதே ரியாக்ஷன் தான் இங்கேயும் நடந்திருக்கு. ஓகே, தென் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஆஃப் போரிக் ஆசிட். Structure of boric acid. So boric acid has two-dimensional layered structure. Two-dimensional means this is two-dimensional structure. உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருக்காங்களே, that is two-dimensional structure. Three-dimensional அது எல்லா டைரக்ஷன்லையும் லிங்கிங் இருக்கும். Two-dimensional layered structure, it consists of BO3 3- unit, and these are linked to each other by hydrogen bonds as shown in the figure. Actually boric acid is consisting of BO3 3- units. So BO3 3- units தான் நிறைய இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த BO3 3- units எல்லாமே எப்படி லிங்க் ஆயிருக்கு அப்படின்னா போரிக் ஆசிடில் த்ரூ ஹைட்ரஜன் பாண்டிங். See the figure 2.2. See the figure 2.2. In this figure, it consists of BO3 units. See, this is one BO3 unit. This is one BO3 unit. This is another BO3 unit. This is one more BO3 units. So all these three BO units are linked by hydrogen. All BO3. இதுக்கு மேலே இருக்கிற BO3 என்ன பண்ணும், இந்த ஹைட்ரஜன் லிங்க் பண்ணும். So all BO3 3- units are linked by hydrogen bonds as shown in the figure 2.2. This is the structure of boric acid. Then uses of boric acid, already we have seen in the uses of boron. Important compound of boron, which is boric acid, is used in the manufacturing preparation of antiseptic and eye lotion. Antiseptic ஆகும் போரிக் பவுடர்னே விற்பாங்க இன் மெடிக்கல் ஷாப். காயத்துக்கெலாம் அப்ளை பண்ணுறதுக்காக பவுடர். நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் கிட்டில் கூட, ஆஃபீஸில் இருக்கிற ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் கிட்லேயே கூட அந்த பவுடர் இருக்கும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் போரிக் ஆசிட் பவுடர். used in an antiseptic and also used in the preparation of eye lotion. And boric acid is used in the manufacture of pottery glasses. So pottery glasses are the flower vase, cup and saucer, the decorative materials இதெல்லாம் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுறதுல யூஸ் ஆகுது. And then enamels. ஸோ ஒரு க்ளோஸி அப்பியரன்ஸ் கிடைக்கிறதுக்காக சில மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் மேலே கோட் பண்ணுறது தான் என்னது எனாமல். Enamel is a material used to get shiny appearance or glossy appearance. For example, ஏதோ ஒரு களிமண்ணில் செஞ்ச ஆர்டிக்கல் மேலேயே அந்த எனாமலை கோட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா it will look like a glass. And then pigments are the coloring agents used in paints, etc. It is also used as food preservative. Boric acid is also used as a food preservative. That's all about boric acid. The next compound we are going to discuss about is diborane. Okay, we'll discuss about diborane in next class. Today's class is over. Thank you.